was your top performer of the night.
Dude, there is no doubt. I've been trying to hold off on playing the Pac card as long as I could. He's my favorite wrestler in the whole world. There's nobody who does it better, in my opinion, as far as an overall blend of skill set. I loved seeing him come back tonight. One of the things that was really starting to, as a Pac fan, starting to kind of bum me out a little bit was that he came back and then like they said, storyline wise, he was sent back home licking his wounds after the beating that the Kingston's family gave him. I was wondering how long he'd be off television again. I was bumming out as a fan. Personally, I was trying to hide my disappointment because he is my favorite. I want to see him. We all have our favorites. We want to see our favorites on TV. And so I love what the Death Triangle is capable of doing. And we haven't really ever had the opportunity to see that yet.
We were robbed of it.
Tonight was such a great example of the intensity, the smarts that Pac brings. Because, man, was his promo later on in the night against Kenny Omega and Don Callis was that top notch, so smart, well executed, drew on history. I love Pac's intensity, and there are few people in the business who bring that sort of that anger and that edge to everything they do. I don't know. I love that aspect of Pac, and even though he's playing sort of a babyface role in this current feud,
he really is.
It's different. It's certainly taking me in a little bit of an adjustment to kind of readjust to seeing him in that light, because I'm used to being the only guy screaming for him in the crowd. But I like seeing him going up against some of these other characters that are just despicable and I don't know. I love the intensity that Pac brings, and I think that anytime you put him in a feud with somebody else, he's gonna bring out the best of them, especially in the ring. So I can't wait to see what's to come with Pac and the Death Triangle and this feud. You said it over and over again, SPD, that feud between the Death Triangle and Murder Hawk Monster and Kingston's family is really building 7 stars in a whole new way. And I think that Pac's appearance tonight relit the flame of that feud. I'm so stoked about that one. So
for sure.
Pac's my pick. I'll let you talk about Cody, because again, for me, guys who cut promos and what a night for him. He's as good as it gets on the mic. Tear it up. Go tell me what makes Cody your top performer, given that he had kind of an undercard match. What put him over the top?
Before I do that, one thing about Pac, we talked about it week in and week out, how you can't let the foot off the gas with him in his re-debut. And unfortunately, I guess there was the injury that we didn't know about. We didn't know if it was the booking or whatnot. And we keep going on and on about these 7 guys, because we are just so over the top how happy we are to see these core 7 guys, and that Pac is back. This Pac coming back tonight kind of erased those weeks that he was gone. I just kind of forgot about it like that, because I'm so excited that he's back. So they did their job with that, and hopefully he's healed, and clearly, because he's going to be performing next week. We'll get in next week's card. So it's nice to see that he's back. And I did not, I easily forgot about the weeks he was gone. Lance Archer did a good job kind of filling that void, and then now it's just going to lead to some amazing, amazing stuff. But for Cody, my top performer, just overall rounded for the show. He had a very memorable show, in my opinion, with the announcement, the match. He put on a great match with Angelico. The Cody Cutter finish to me was off the top rope, was very impressive. I really love that move. And the post-match, ramifications that happened. So that's really why I love the Cody.